YouTube. Today we're going to be talking about talent and future success. We have a 14-year-old student in secondary school, Adedamola Murana, who is studying business, and he's going to tell us about his ambitions, his ancestors, and what got him in here in the first place.
Thank you for introducing me, Tosi. But, I'd kind of like to do that myself, I really have a problem with people introducing me. And I just want to say, first of all, I'm studying business as GCSE, not like in the university way. And yes, I will tell you about my future ambitions and my ancestors and things like that. But let me tell you one thing, people. Business is in my blood. Thank you.
Thank you. My first question for you is, who is your idol? Who do you look up to and say, that's a great business person I want to be like?
I look up to many people. There are many people close to my heart. For example, my dad. My dad always gives me the hints and the tips to business. Tells me how I should run things, the way she thinks should be done. And his dad, which is my late granddad, was a businessman himself. And what I normally do is that I research entrepreneurs, like Richard Branson, Theo Profiters, Duncan Bannatyne, Duncan Goose, all those kind of entrepreneurs, and I look at their life story. When I look at the life story, how they made their success, it starts to give me an idea of how I could do mine in a similarity way. Thank you, Tosi. Can you please ask me a different question? But please make it quick so I can get out of here.
You're very, very funny, Dammy. My second question is, what business do you want to do and what makes it unique?
What business do I want to do? That is a very, very hard question indeed. But I can tell you that in this world is a small world that contains many, many, many different types of businesses. Any one of these businesses can make me a trillionaire. Anyone can make me a millionaire. Anyone can make me a billionaire. But the problem is that I'm not focusing on which one is going to make me a billionaire or rich. What I'm more determined is that I want to find a business that I'm good at, I'm interested in, and that will lead me into success. Doing a business that you don't know about, just looking at the money, is going to bring you down. You need to know something. What do you really, really want? And I can't really decide now because I'm still researching. Like I said, I research many entrepreneurs and see their life story, how they've made their success. I'm still doing that. But until then, God bless me.
Thank you. My third question is, what is the main focus you're about? The money or the business? And have you researched enough to find out what you want to do?
Business is not about researching enough. It's about researching, knowing. That's it. No, it's not a matter of, it's not, the quality matters, not the quantity. You may research once and lead you into success, but you need to research as much as you can just to make you determined. Determination is what you need in business. I don't focus on the money only. I'm a dreamer. I dream to buy a private jet, a private island, and all these kind of things. But the problem is that, where will I get the money from? That's what many people are keen to ask me. I believe I have business in my blood. Because in business studies, in my business studies class, I'm one of the top people, you know. I must get the answers right and all the quizzes, win tickets to the zoo and things like that. You know, I am actually good with business. But I am focused on being my own boss. I want to make a difference in this world. I want people to look up to me. I want people to say, I know that man. I want to become like him.
Thank you very much. You're very determined. But how are you actually going to make the money? Do you know what business you're going to start with? I've been trying to ask you this question all the time. And as we all know, you're Nigerian. Do you want to represent Nigeria in business and bring it to a whole new state that you can be Nigerian and to be a businessman?
That's a very good question. But I'm afraid that my business is not only going to represent Nigeria. It's about representing who you are and how you made your fortune. Not about representing a country. Representing a country. So you expect me to go all the way to America, running down the street, I'm Nigerian. No. Because I'm a successful businessman. So does that give me the right to go down the street and say, I'm Nigerian? Yeah, I'm a very successful Nigerian businessman. No. Business is about representing who you are. Not a country. Not a subject. Not an object. How you made your fortune. That is it.
Well, as I know, is that I understand, but this show is about showing Nigerian people that you can have talents, whatever, and you should be proud to be Nigerian. What do you think about them people looking up to you? Nigerian people looking up to you, saying that this is a successful businessman, I want to be like him because I'm Nigerian as well.
As this is a Nigerian show, many of you might have heard of MKO Abiola, who sadly passed away some time ago, and he was a billionaire. I look up to him because he was a Nigerian businessman. I read his life story as well. I looked up to him because he was a very, very successful businessman, but unfortunately for him, he decided to get involved in politics and was killed. Or was it he passed away or struck? I'm not really sure. But it also affected him socially because his wife was killed in a drive-by shooting. Just because of her husband's job. He had many wives, many houses, he had everything. I look up to him. But I do plan to help Nigeria. I plan investing in many things in Nigeria. Because I think Nigeria is one place where you can make a fortune. Imagine all these facilities that Nigeria doesn't have, and Britain has, and America has, and China has, all these other countries have it, but Nigeria doesn't have it. Imagine if I could invest in the Nigerian's national telephone company, like I'll be getting a share from it. Just 1% of that share will give me trillions. If I can bring something in Nigeria to success, that will mean so much to me. God bless you, Nigeria.
Hello, and that's all for the interview today, and let's just think about that. You can be successful. That's all for the Nigerian local show today.